Hey, it's your boy Kqkc jumping down on another live stream. Yes, sir. First shout out to the LDBC. And yes, I do have a lot to say. Hope you checked out the video with Deontay Wilder. They say, hell no, the big baby. No way, Jose. You're not going to jive me. And I respectfully disagree. Now, please understand, respectfully disagree, because I respect that young man. I respect him very much, you know. But, sometime in life, you have to forgive a person, but you don't have to forget. And number two, a lot of people have gotten away with using PEDs, and next thing you know, they got contracts fighting for eliminators, you know. But do you believe in his heart that he wants to change? I don't think so. You know, I mean, sure, I don't think he should be banned. No, I don't. But do you really believe that this motherfucker that took all this shit, cocktails, I call it, a cocktail of death, either on your ass or his, it's your choice. It was your choice to take them goddamn steroids. Now, yes, I do understand the choices that you have out there as an athlete. I do understand the choices you have out there as a boxer. But don't blame that shit on boxing. Don't tell me that, well, us boxers have to go through a lot of shit. Yes, you do. It's called working out. It's called brushing up your tools. It's called working on your fundamentals. That's what that shit is called. Don't give me that shit talking about you don't know how it is. Oh yeah, motherfuckers know how it is. You don't know how it is to be a college student and cramming for a test. Hell, cramming for 3 tests. Do you? No. You don't. Life is not easy. Get used to it. You enjoy eating, don't you? And that's what your fat ass was doing, eating. Let me crank this up a little bit. I'm sorry this wasn't up loud enough, but now I hope you can hear me. So, again, like I said, his fat ass is going to try, maybe, I guess, to hoodwink or bamboozle us some type of way, but it ain't going to work. It didn't work on Deontay Wilder. I'm going to tell you that right motherfucking now. What's up, Sir Ken? Kqkc, I just left uh Boston Fieldhouse. There will be having a congratulations meet and greet with Clarissa Saturday at 3 o'clock p.m. God damn it. When? Saturday at 3 o'clock p.m. Okay. Okay, 3 o'clock p.m. Saturday. God damn it, I got a funeral to go to, but that's okay. It's gonna be at the where? Boston Fieldhouse. Burston Fieldhouse. Okay, let me call my cousin and ask him do he know exactly what I said. He probably do. So he's from Detroit, but he knows the Flint area and stuff. So okay, they're gonna have a meet and greet. It's gonna be packed there too. That's good. That's good. The sister need something, because what she did is, and for and her, don't think she haven't worked out. Don't think she haven't sacrificed, and don't think that she haven't put shit to the side. She says she has a boyfriend. Don't think that hell he understand. I know, but don't think she don't want to be with him. But she got to do what she got to do to be successful. I mean, I understand where Deontay Wilder's coming from. You can't blame that on boxing. Football players do the same shit. They have to go through the same thing, working out to be the best. In order to be the best, you got to train like the best. To be the best, you have to be in shape. To be the best boxer, you have to spar. You have to be at the gym every day. And I'm talking about in between fights. You know, you don't even know you're gonna have a fight. But never know when you might get that last motherfucking call at the last minute. I'm talking about the upper echelon fighters. Those are fighters I'm talking about. Those are fighters I'm talking about. The fighters that don't have date schedule. You have to wait on the phone to ring. So if the phone don't ring, you take the motherfucker with you and you go to the gym and you work out every day. Don't blame that shit on boxing. Boxing and make you do what you did. Sure, I understand you shouldn't be banned, but sure, you should be fined pretty heavily. But don't give us this bullshit. We go through a lot of boxing. Yes, it's called being successful. It's called working out. It's called working towards your motherfucking goals. That's what it's called. Get used to it. Welcome to the motherfucking club. That's all I got to say. Welcome to the club. The first 200 received a free autograph poster of her at her private dinner to be named. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's good to know, man. All right. I'm not promising I'll be there, but I'm sure gonna try. Shit. Spence versus Porter has been made. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know that. Thank you. All right. What's going on, Mr. Sicko? You lay off the hair. What'd you say? You too old, man. Lay off. What the fuck you talking about? Go ahead on, man. All right. I'm talking about something else right now. Okay. All right. So whatever you're talking about, you stop selling it. How about that? Okay. I'll lay off of it when I lay off your mama. How about that? Okay. You get that? Yeah, your mama. I was with your mama last night. Don't you know that? Tell her to lay off my balls. How about that? Yes. Let me get a wrench for his ass. Oh yeah, what's up, big LT? Yeah, Ken, you still there? Yeah, so there you go. Wait a minute, big LT, what's happening with you, man? But yeah, so as I was saying, he gone anyway. His cowardly ass. Yeah, he gone anyway, Ken. But LT, you should have a wrench though. But look here, um, so he's trying to, you know, turn it around like we stupid, like we don't have a care in the world. Like we stupid, like we don't know what boxers go through. We know what boxers go through. Every time they get ready to have a fight, they do SS Hollywood. We see the shit. Hell, my granddaughter seen boxers working out. You know, but don't sit here. Do you know that EPO? You have to inject that. That's what you have to do. You have to inject that in you. Somebody have to do it for you and administer it for you. And sometimes you be asleep. That's how Lance Armstrong got fucked up on that shit. He had to meet a doctor in the middle of the parking lot at night to take that shit, to get that shit. And also, I don't know which one it was, but they said one of them was addictive, which means that, okay, now you're an addict. So now you got to get your shit together. Now you're an addict, so you're probably addicted to it. So now you got to go through rehab. You have to stay busy and stay active, like in the gym, but you can't go near a boxing ring when you on that type of suspension. You cannot. And if you banned, you can't ever go and train or be in a boxing corner. That's gone. That's over with. Then you sacrifice your family. I'm talking about your daughter, your mother, your father, your son. I'm talking about college. You could have lived off the interest if you would have invested right. We talking about $7 million. But then I'll tell you why he's right. Do you know how many people fucked up his career and money by PEDs? And I don't blame him. I just don't think he should get banned. Because if Canelo get away with that shit and turn around and get a big ass contract, is Ortiz get away with that shit not once but twice, and Kqkc get away with that shit once, twice, 3 times, lady? Fuck that. No, sir. No way. No motherfucking way. I know. I mean, I ain't saying I forgive him, and some people can forgive, but they ain't gonna forget. Now you got this big cloud over your head, What that isn't that embarrassing? Then pretty soon your wife's gonna get pissed off at you because you're gonna have that rage in you because you can't get this shit no more, or you might get used to the shit and like I said, fuck boxing. I mean, you got high school kids fucking with that shit because they want to be big, strong, but this shit falling out. They can't have a what down there between their legs and shit. Their backs got bumps and shit all over. Their face got bumps and shit on it. That shit is not good for you. Ain't no scientist administer that to you. I mean, ain't no doctor say, here, take this to make you feel better. Fuck that. I can respect a man better by admitting what he did, by admitting why he did it, then I can admit a man getting a phony ass apology, then turn around and blame it on something else or somebody else. Hey, you an addict? Say, hey, I'm an addict. I like to get high. I don't need to be getting high, but I like to. And I was still to get that shit. I mean, just be honest. That's all. And nobody asks you to do flips and this and that, but don't sit here and motherfucking lie about the shit or try to spin it where we can feel sorry for you. Because I'm going to tell you, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't. You had all the opportunity in the world to do a lot for your family. You had the best opportunity in the world, period. Eddie Hearn is a lot of motherfucking things. He is. He's a pathological liar. He got a fucked up attitude, a fucked up memory, and a fucked up mouth. He lies. But he will get you some money. He will put some money in your pocket. He will do that. Now, he ain't the best at it, but that's all you had. That's all you had going for you. So, but you messed that up. You had an opportunity. You didn't have to win when you to fight Anthony Joshua. You just had to show up and do the best you can. And say, I fought one of the biggest heavyweights. And put that on your resume. That's all you had to do. But you didn't do that. You rather take that stuff that had the edge. And you're lucky that you didn't get in the ring because you would be behind bars today. Because we're talking about the state of New York. They put laws in place for shit like this. Remember, I used to talk about how Deontay Wilder, how he had to go to see the doctor. Remember they put that law in place? Well, they got other laws in place. If you own PEDs, I looked this shit up, because this shit been really fucking with me. That's why I'm on here right now this late. I should be in the bed. I'm an old ass man. But it said that if you own PEDs and you skated by, by luck or by whatever, and you actually hurt a man in that ring, your ass is going to jail. Ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. Here come the police. I ain't talking about security. Here come the New York City police to arrest your ass. Take your ass to jail in your trunks. So you're lucky. Now, you should be blessed for that. But I didn't hear that. See, I didn't hear that in an apology. Maybe the Bronze Bomber is right. He didn't mean that shit. You know, for y'all that saw that on FS1, he didn't mean that because I didn't hear that either. Well, I'm blessed that I didn't actually get in that ring and hurt him. I'm glad that Vada caught my ass. I'm glad someone stopped me. You didn't say, hey, I apologize to his family. Anthony Johnson, he did a lot of shit too. Don't think he in the dark about the shit Eddie Hearn is doing. He fucked up too. All right. But we don't want him dead. We got 9 God. We shouldn't play God. So, no, I don't want that. I just want him to get his ass kicked. So, shit. Just get knocked out, But I want you to wake up. And maybe the next day wake up, but wake up, Shit. Look, if we don't know anything else, look at Adonis Stevenson. Yeah, the guy that hurt him, he wasn't on anything, but that's boxing. It's already a combat sport. Now you trying to make it a brutal, outrageous type sport. Look at the high school kids that uses that shit. Oh, this can help me go on forever. I can run around the track 100 times. Look at Lance Armstrong. Anytime motherfucker ride up the hill like that with no hands, you gotta be on some shit. And he did that 3 years in a row. Come on. And these motherfuckers didn't know nothing. Man, please. I forgot how he did it, but it was slick how he did it. And he tried to keep people away and all. It was the way he did it in the trailer, and it had the whole shit set up like a lab, the shit running in his arm and shit, and they went to court with that shit. And they claimed the lady was lying, the nurse. But she had taped all this shit and caught him. Then he finally came clean, but he didn't come clean with everything. See, that's the thing about it. You can't sit there and jive everybody. You can't. You're not. People ain't fools. Maybe Deontay Wilder is white. Maybe he should get banned. Because sometimes once a thief, always a thief. You never know. How we know that he won't do it again? Sure. That's why testing is important. And that's one of the reasons, I like Floyd Mayweather when I did. Because he believes in a clean boxing program. Everybody should be tested in and out of competition. Now, in the UK, if y'all want to have that shit over there, fine. If y'all can say, well, y'all can get high all you want to, as long as you ain't boxing. Okay, that's y'all program. That's water. But this is VADA over here. As long as you are a professional boxer, you should be tested. Now, if you're getting ready to have a fight, your ass can be tested at any time. Simple. We have people here, Chicago, that work city jobs. They can get tested at any time. If you have an accident on a city bus or we call it the L, you got them in New York. They like trains underground. Well, if you have an accident or you hit them brakes too hard and somebody bumped their head, you're going for a drug test. And don't fail because you're going to get fired. That's right. Now just think about that shit for a minute. Think about it. It's nothing wrong. I said this on my live stream once before. If you take a L, that's okay. It's okay. You could come back from that. You had the opportunity in the world. It's okay. Matter of fact, that would make a better character out of you if you take an L. That would make you more hungrier taking an L. Saying no can make you more determined. You got to think, brothers and sisters. You got to think. Because you'll never get no damn sleep if you kill somebody in that ring. If you kill somebody, period, that shit will haunt you. I'm telling you, it will. I don't care if you do it by mistake. That shit will haunt you, haunt you, haunt you. Trust me, it will. Now, don't be phony about it. If you sincere in your heart that you made a mistake and that you were thinking just about winning, it's not that important. Yes, you want to win. I get it. Everybody want to win. Everybody want to have a big contract. Like I said, thanks Floyd. Everybody want to be Floyd Mayweather. Everybody want to be Money Mayweather. Floyd was better off as Pretty Boy Floyd. He was. He was a better person. He was a better fighter. Yeah, he was a better giver. He was all those things rolled up in one as Pretty Boy Floyd. He worked harder. He was smarter, faster, everything. I know age catches up with you, but when he turned into that Money Floyd, there you go, the cherry picking, trying to live up to that money word, laying money all out on the bed and shit, talking about jets and shit, runways and all that shit. Who gives a fuck? You can't take none of that shit with you when you get in the ground. That's what I've been trying to say about Bob Aaron. How he's screwing everybody. He's just about a $150 from going in the ground himself. And now he's screwing everybody he can. Even Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford, he knows he getting screwed. Trust me, it been many late talks about his ass on Terrence Crawford end. Trust me. Earl Spence. That's why he won't talk to no reporters, especially no black ones, because they know Earl Spence is the man right now. He's the A side, if it's such thing, because his popularity, because he's with Al Heyman, because the money he made. That's why everybody coming out of the woodwork want to fight him. Yes, him and Porter will fight, and trust me, you will see a different Porter. You will see a different Earl Spence. But more and all, you're going to see a rough, determined Earl Spence. Because he's young and he won't be defeated. And you're not going to rush in on him like you've been doing. He's too balanced. Did you see Terrence Crawford when he tried to swing and hit Khan in the midsection? You see how he tripped over his own foot? He almost twisted his ankle, actually. Matter of fact, he did. In a way, he just didn't hurt himself. But Earl Spence would have never done that. Because you got to have great balance. You got to have your foot planted. See, Terrence Crawford, he's very athletic. There's nothing wrong with that. Earl is too, but you got to know when to plant your feet. Dig in, and that's where your power come from, your feet. Then you torque your body. That's why Earl do this. Bam, bam. He torque his body and he put it all into it. But Terrence Crawford was off balance. He don't have good balance. But see, that's not his fault. See, Earl learned that in the amateurs. They teach you that shit. That's why I'm so high on the amateurs. Because that's where you learn all your fundamentals. That's why Earl Spence had a pro style damn near before he turned pro. See? You feel me? You got, all that comes into play. And the more you do it, the better you get. The more you do it, the more natural it gets. So, you ever seen Earl Smith get ready for a fight on media workday? Do you see how he hit the pads? Just dead on, eyes just straight. No looking, just straight. Keep your eyes on the man's head, because his head moves, but the body don't. You know, he just sticking there, and just looking at him. Sticking there. See what he gonna do. So I mean, Porter, yeah, Porter was right when he said the other night. We have to think about this. With the big teeth, we gotta think about this. Cause we talk about Earl Spence. We talking about an elite fighter. Yeah, you better think about it. You better give it a lot of think. Cause see, we know he got a real high IQ. I was in London when he beat Cal Brook. I see how he hits. I hear how he hits. Yeah, we hear it too. I mean, they be thundering blows to the body. No wonder niggas be going down on one knee. Hey, will you marry me? Will you marry me? Shit. He made motherfucker propose like a motherfucker. Cal Brooks proposed. And Amir Khan talk about he proposed. He proposed. Well, your ass quit with your hands in your pants. How about that? That's worse than him proposing. See, that's why I get so pissed off. Like when people talk about Fanon, that's my guy. Especially when you from the UK. Trust me, UK is not that great on fighters. Trust me. And you're not that great on PEDs. Y'all pretty much give fighters permission to get high as long as you don't have no fight. Yeah, go ahead. As long as you're out of competition. See, that what happened to Billy Joe Saunders. But he was over here. So when you over here, you gotta go by our rules, Eddie. Then we over there, we gotta go by your rules. But we always end up kicking our asses when we over there. Earl, Floyd, we always, hey, it is what it is. Crawford, Ricky Burns, Kell Brook, and Ricky Haddon. All sacrificed their asses. Now Kell Brook want to fight Crawford. Earl wasn't enough. You ain't got no more eyes to break. So how about a nose? But then again, Terence Crawford don't sit down on punches like Earl. It's just not. I'm not saying he can't fight. It's just that Earl is a bigger man. Naturally bigger man. That's all. See, Earl Spence, I don't know what he doing, and I don't think he doing anything, but when you naturally big, you don't need that shit. Like Deontay Wilder said, that won't help him because he already got power. On a joking side, but still, can you imagine him messing up his career that he worked so hard for? That he speaks so elegant about? No. You can tell a person just by speaking to them how they carry themselves. Now, Earl Spence, I'm a Charlo fan. Keep this in mind. But Earl Spence is quiet, laid back, very manageable. Very manageable kid. He don't talk a lot of shit. I wish he would, but he doesn't. That's just the way he is. He do the talking in the ring. And and he's pretty good at it. Deontay Wilder. He's one of them heavyweights like Muhammad Ali. What? Speak it. Do it, receive it, or whatever you be saying. He's that type. And he backs it up. Because he know he has the tools to do that. But when you big baby Miller, you can't push on nobody and this and that. Now, what if, and I know that was the PEDs. Well, now I know. Now, what if AJ would have fell and broke his leg, broke his ankle, whatever? You would have got sued. You would have been out of money because you wouldn't be able to fight him. You would have been, pretty much suspended. So, is it worth it? Is it really, really worth it? to cheat. And I'm not only talking about boxing. Is it really worth it to cheat, period? I don't think so. I mean, you don't want to kill nobody. I understand that. You want to win. But when you fucking with that shit, you don't know what can happen. You don't know what can happen. Yeah, people die every day of that shit. You know, they just don't put it in the papers. That's all. I mean, Texas was full of football players that died for high school football players. Just fucking with that shit. Yes, they was. Everybody want to be strong. Everybody want to be this and that. But they don't give a shit about their face and hair and all that shit falling out. You know, if you don't have the strength, if you can't win, do your best. I tell my son that. Do I have to tell a grown ass man that? Don't you know that already? But you talk so much shit that when he get in there and beating your ass, then you think about that like I did all that talking and he kicking my ass. So you had a little insurance. Let me put it that way. Well, at least you thought you did. And he was kind of right. You know, AJ the type of motherfucker that he probably would get up and continue on fighting. He's not going to quit with his hands down his pants. He's going to go, let's go. Then you might just sit there and, crack his skull or anything. You're a big boy. So maybe Deontay Wilder right. Maybe you need to sit your ass down and get away from boxing before you hurt somebody. But then again, I think about the other fighters that get away with the shit. And I don't think it's fair. And this is just his first time. But the first time, goddamn, 3 times? 3 times? You never took a drug test, but the first one came out 3 times with 3 different ones? I mean, damn. You playing Russian roulette. Yeah, he did. No, they brought him back to life. You playing Russian roulette with your goddamn life, dude. Man. Look, just give me the pistol and I'll put you out your misery. How about that? No. Okay. I'm like, lean on me. Hey, you want to kill yourself? Go ahead, jump. Do it expeditiously. Shit, go ahead, jump. You're killing yourself anyway. Shit. That EPO shit. That shit supposed to make you run forever. Your heart can't take that shit. You too big. You got too much fat around your heart. You will have a heart attack. You should lose weight just for the healthy part of it. Or get liposuction or some shit. I don't know. Shit. What's up, Judah? What's blazing in sports? What time you come on, T-Dub? I be trying to catch you, man. You don't be on, dog. So, what's happening with you? What's blazing in sports? Yes, sir. All right. Ronald Faker, you in the house. Yes, sir. Good evening to you, sir. All right. Deion Washer, what's happening, my brother? Okay. Sir Kid, yes, sir. Okay. Michael James, what's happening with you? 616. Yeah. Salute to you, fam. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was just thinking about what Deontay Wilder was saying. I did a video about it also. When you get a chance, you can look at it. And he's kind of right. But I don't think you should get banned, your first time. But shit, 3 times? Your first time? That ain't right though. I don't think so. But but don't give us this my heart is bleeding shit. Your heart is not bleeding. And I love y'all. Yeah. Since when? Since when? Since your ass got caught. I mean, just be honest. That's all. You'll bounce back. This ain't the end of the world. But leave that shit alone, dude. If you get banned, that's hey, oh well. You know, you reap what you sow. Comments a bitch. It is. Abel Sanchez, you know that, don't you? He know that good and clear now. Now he mad because Triple G is greedy. No, Triple G did the right thing. He gave you an opportunity to take a pay cut because you ain't doing shit. He lost twice to Canelo. Really? So you're not doing your job or you're something you ain't doing right. And you're not rushing. So be lucky you got money at all. So you didn't want to take the pay cut? Okay, cool. Get the fuck out. Oh well. Hey, he the boss. You know? If he don't want you around, he don't want you around. He ain't Floyd. Floyd take anybody around here. Floyd, that's everywhere Floyd go, he got 20 motherfuckers. And they ain't bodyguards either. They just hanger owners, I call it. Trying to get in the fights free and shit like that. Trying to get drinks free and shit like that. You gotta borrow $20. That type of shit. Fuck that shit. So there you go. I wasn't planning on being on here that long, but it's just that I'm thinking about what Wilder's saying. Then I'm thinking about what I'm saying. You know, Wilder, he was on that show, Vada Satellite, and Sean Porter was the guest. Don't know why and why he wore them socks. Anyway, but still, Mikey Garcia gave up his belt, which is the right thing to do. And he's still talking about going to 147. He mentioned 140 for a minute, but he said, well, I want to still try to make a fifth belt by fighting at 147. But how you going to do that? You ain't going to be able to beat Keith Thurman if you can find his dumb ass. You're not going to take Earl Spence belt because we already settled that. Now, if you want to have Manny Pacquiao belt, that's a different story. But Manny Pacquiao gonna do the same thing, run in and throw flurries, and everybody gonna say, wow, 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 wow. So who belt can you get at 147? Think about it. Crawford, you ain't getting Crawford belt. So you make that choice. Take your ass back down to where you belong. Weight classes, I keep saying, is for a reason. They hit harder, don't they? Yes. You're losing your damn mind. That's what's wrong with you. Earl put a lot of shit on you. He did. And Stephen A. Smith had to go say, hey, look, Earl Spence fought a magnificent fight. He finally he admitted it. Earl could, Mikey couldn't touch him. He couldn't even touch him with a pole. Every time he move up, Earl move back. Every time he throw a punch, Earl move back. And Mikey Garcia and Telefino Lopez, they both jumps in with their punches. You ever notice that? They both have the same fighting style, kind of. Just Mikey's shorter. But if you watch this show, you will see there's something wrong with him. You will see next year it's going to get worse and worse. He took too much punishment for a man to get knocked out, but got clobbered over the head 12 rounds. For 12 rounds. The first round, Earl came out establishing the jab already, going to the stomach already. I mean, he still had to find the distance, but he had the right idea. First round. The first round, I would rather see him get knocked out than take 12 rounds of punishment on the cranium. Boxing is a dangerous sport, people, but it's a good sport. It's a disciplined sport. It's disciplining you. You have to be disciplined. In order not to get hurt, you have to be in shape. You have to know how to fall My basketball coach told me, you got to learn how to fall. Because the way you fall, you're going to break every bone in your body. You got to know how to roll, when you fall. Roll with that shit, you know? You got to know how to roll with the punches, like Carissa Shields did. Hammer couldn't touch her. Carissa Shields rolled with them punches, Shit, she was, you know? And we ain't going to talk about Floyd, one of the best defensive fighter I ever laid eyes on. And yeah, he an asshole now. But when I was a fan, he wasn't. Best defensive fighter. You could hit him straight on. You might can skin him a little bit. Now Marcos Mandana, all he got in was headshots. And it wasn't it was just bouncing off his head. That's all. And while he was doing that, Floyd would get in them shots. You suck them in there good enough. They hurt. Trust me. They hurt. For real. What's up, Brian Taylor? Welcome, my brother. All right. So, but hey, think about that shit, But that's what amateurs are for. Everybody that was an outstanding amateur, or at least had 200 amateur or 100 some amateur, they turn out to be pretty good. Pretty good as far as defensive fighters. Pretty good as a balanced fighter. Pretty good on how to know how to work behind the jab. How to step around, how to use their angles, all that. Demetrius Andre was an outstanding amateur. Boo Boo was a boxing motherfucker till he just fucked it up. Everybody don't make it. Just because you was in the Olympics, that don't mean shit either. Look at Earl Spence. He was in the Olympics, but he didn't medal. That whole team didn't medal that year. Him, Marcus Brown, they doing pretty good. But I can't say that for everybody. Rasheed Warren, he got the shit knocked out of him, and he ain't been the same ever since. He was on that team. But they asked everybody, who you think would be the best pro athlete? Who you think worked the hardest out of all y'all? Everybody said Earl Spence Jr., the welterweight from Dallas. And he's from DeSoto, not Dallas. And they right. I seen Floyd hit that speed bag. The punching bag for 1 hour straight. I said, who the fuck hit a bag without a break for 1 hour? I'm like, damn, he's dedicated. Then Earl did it for an hour and a half. I said, oh shit, okay. Now I know why he knocked his ass down. And he got mad and put him out of the gym. Okay, now I get it. But you couldn't do that, Mr. Miller. You couldn't do that. You didn't want to put in that hard work. You want to do the easy route. That's just like a motherfucker cheating on a test. You'd rather cheat than do the easy route. Then when you finally get to the big test, you don't know shit because you cheated on the little test. You know what I mean? So I think in the back of his mind, he knew that AJ was going to kick his ass. In the back of his mind, he knew that AJ was pissed. In the back of his mind, he knew about the mama jokes and all that shit and that pushing. And he knew AJ was going to come in and use all his talent to try to get him out of there. He knew that. So he just took a little insurance, So maybe Wilder's right, He always going to try to find an edge because that's who he is. We can tell about a person just about how they carry themselves, how they dress. And I'm not talking about nobody parents and nothing like that, but take a look at Adrian Broner father. Do you think he's a lawyer? Do you think he's even a doctor? No, you wouldn't think that. Now, I don't mean no harm against Mr. Broner. at all, or his father. But he's not a very successful man. Let me put it that way. Because if I put it another way, I might offend, the Broner family. So I don't want to do that. But just see my expression. He's not a very successful man. Okay? Yeah. If you're from Chicago and the South Side, you know what the fuck I mean. And look who fuck he made. Shit. When you have kids involved, it's not about you no more. It's about the kids. It's about the kids' future. That's what it's about. I wouldn't take nothing from my girl. I mean, they grown now. One is a doctor, one is an occupational therapist, and the other is on her way to college. And I'm going to divorce court next Wednesday. But I took care of my girls. Yes, I did. But now they older. And they love their little sister. And she going to college. Straight A's. But that's what I mean. I use my daughter as an example. My daughter never had a B in her life, but she don't have the basic common sense. She got book sense, but she don't have the basic common sense because she wasn't brought up in Inglewood. She was raised in the suburbs. She's like she's a prissy. You know what I mean? If y'all girls know what I mean, she's, daddy, please, stuff like that. I mean, like, what the fuck? Oh, daddy, don't say that. Don't say what? Fuck that. Well, that's the way she is. Her mama taught her that. So I forgot I got to see her too. But it is what it is. I mean, you are what you carry yourself. And what you see with me is what you get. I ain't putting on airs for nobody. And I mean, when I say, hey, I tell it like it is, I do. Why am I lie? Why do I have to lie to you? I'm not talking about you all per se, but I'm just saying, why do I have to lie to anybody? A family member, a preacher, I bet you got motherfucking skeletons in your closet too, motherfucker. Shit. So, what you see is what you get. Like that time I was in that alley, they wanted me to go in that alley. No, I didn't lie. Yeah, I started crying. We ain't going there. I ain't going in that alley. Oh, no, you got to rob me right here. But that dumb knucklehead I was with was going to go. I said, no, don't go there. Because you ain't coming out. Shit. So it is what it is. I ain't ashamed of nothing in my life I done. Because once we start being ashamed of what we done and start putting on what we ain't, then that's where the lie starts. You're lying to yourself. You're trying to be something you're not. And that's what he was trying to do. Be something that he was not. He was trying to be an undisputed heavyweight champion. He's not. He talked about Deontay Wilder, called him Beyonce Wilder. Just trying to be, like he's tough. He's not tough. He need the drugs to be tough. When he come off that shit, let's see how tough he is. But right now, he quiet as a church mouse. Yes, he is. Because he know they convening on his ass as we speak. Don't worry. They'll make the announcement real soon. It won't be hard. They already got the proof. 3 different drugs. But Wilder maybe be on to something. Because he might just do it again. Now, just like they did the police chief here. Hell, now you got to let all these motherfuckers go because we don't know they innocent or guilty. Just like him. We don't know he won no fights or not. We might just have to scratch his record. But they probably won't do that. But we don't know. Was he on that shit then? How we know? Did you really, really win that fight? Or did the PEDs? Because everybody always was saying, hey, Jarrell Miller, he got like an engine. He keep going and going to be big like that. Yeah. Well, now we see, right? Yeah. But it is what it is, people. I want to plan on being on here almost an hour. But, sometimes when you watch something and your wheels get to thinking, you want to share, and talk about it, you know. And if you haven't subscribed to Kqkc, feel free to do so. I'm getting close to 700, you know, and these one of these nights, I ain't gonna push for it. If you want to subscribe, go right ahead, you know, and but no, I'll push for it tomorrow. Shit, same time. But just keep in mind, I will be calling fight this weekend. And also next Wednesday, I will be in court, so I won't be here for the 12:30 show. I'm gonna see can I squeeze it in at night though. So, but if it goes bad, maybe I won't. No, it can't go bad because we wrote it out and everything. So, if he honored the divorce decree, then yeah, it should be okay. I can stay at my house. You can stay at our house. You know what I mean? So, it should be okay though. So, but I appreciate everybody chiming in. I'm glad everybody got my notification. At least that's working. So, yeah, T Dub, where you at, man? Yeah, let me know when you go on, dude. You my guy. I want to hear what you got to say, man. All right. I know your voice been messed up lately. So, CB, what's going on, my brother? Salute to you, man. CB always chiming in, man. You know that? Good brother, too. Good brother. I heard what Blue said today. Yes, sir. All right. Yes, sir. Calvin Johnson, what's going on with you? What's good with you? Good. Good. Keep grinding, my brother. Yes, sir, Ken. I am, man. Yes, sir. I'm gonna keep doing my best. Cause shoot, I'm getting close. Uh but basically that's all I was trying to let everybody know. That shit, and Wilder, maybe he has a good reason for saying it. But I know 3 fights Wilder lost money on because they dropped dirty. Ortiz was one, but he ended up fighting Ortiz. He gave him a chance. Povetkin was another one, but he named another fighter, and I didn't even know about that one. Some kind of it was funny name, some kind of funny name. He was sounded like he was Ukrainian or something, but he was dirty. It's too many fighters ending up with PEDs. They got to make this shit mandatory. They're not getting tested while they don't have a fight coming up. But soon a fight come up, bottle right at their door. Make a surprise visit at the gym. They got this box they carry around, and you're doing interviews after the fight and all that shit. They follow you and all that shit. I ain't doing all that. Look, man, stay right here, and let's get this done. Cause I got somewhere to go. But you have to wait till they ready to urinate and wait to um, them stop pissing blood from them body shots. You know, so you have to wait. Then when they ready after the interviews and everything, then you have to take the blood and urine. So it is what it is, and we got a little strip on there, and so you open that, they will know at the office, and they will know right then and there. Hey, okay, the box been open, and they know how long it take. So, and they secure it's 2 people. So, but they should do that shit all the time. So, y'all probably seen it and they haven't noticed, but they be right on their asses. So, the funniest shit on YouTube is when Wilder beat the fuck out of Charlie Z for trolling Wilder trying to kill his ass. Charlie Z. Shit, look, Wilder ain't no joke. And what I mean by that, he not only fighting, you know, you know, he's a real, good guy. He usually put people in a better perspective. He tried to give you a chance, like Ortiz. But Big Baby Miller, he's really pissed off at him. You know, I mean, he's really offended, and I don't know why, because it cost him a lot of money, 3 or 4 fights. He could have been undisputed now if everybody would have stepped up and fight and would have been dropping dirty. I mean, think about it. This brother had a hard coming up, daughter, and all that shit. Had to learn how to box at a 19. I mean, and now he's world champion, and now everybody's scared of him. You know, and I just can't wait to see the Brazil fight, because that's one motherfucker that can't bag up his shit, but he can talk plenty of shit. If I was Wilder, when I whoop his ass or knock him out, I have an urban dictionary and throw it at his ass. That's what I'll do. Yes, I would. That's what I would do. Because see, guys like that, they don't learn a lesson. You can beat their ass and beat their ass and beat their ass, but you have to embarrass them. See, somebody told him that he was this and that, or you can be anything you want to be, which is true. But he got the Kool-Aid mixed up. Put it that way. Okay. So anyway, I just want to hop in and tell you that. What's up? Drink more water. What's going on? What's happening? Kqkc. Nothing much, man. Just talking some little shit. That's all. That Big Baby Miller, that Big Baby Miller shit. Talking about my heart is bleeding. Yeah, it's bleeding all right. Literally, it's probably bleeding. It's pumping blood hard as hell. Because you a big guy. And when you doing them drugs, man, that shit will fuck up your heart. It will. Yes, sir. My Negroes. Who the hell is that? Yeah. Oh. We don't say that word over here, my brother. All right? Not here, we don't. My Negroes. Shit. That's a little badass kid. Justin Dempsey. Yeah, that's a motherfucker say he Jack Dempsey's whatever. He's a troll. And he's not Jack Dempsey, whatever. He's lying. He's a badass. He should be in bed. That motherfucker almost got me a strike. Little pissant. Yeah, that's a little motherfucker almost gave me a strike. That motherfucker got like 8 accounts. And I'm like, damn, how you get all these subs this fast? And that's that knucklehead. And YouTube found out about it. But they they suspended his ass. Shit. Yeah, badass. Let me get off of here. That dumbass. See, that's the reason why. You don't have I don't have a line of motherfuckers down there. Maybe for now, 78. They're always welcome to my channel. A couple of people here is always welcome. If JC want to hop on, Judah want to hop on one day, I don't have a problem with that, because I know they won't say nothing out of pocket. You see, they know, I conduct themselves. They don't have to they don't have to just do dumb shit. They know not to talk about politics. They can't get into talking about the president. No, you two don't like that shit. But you do whatever you want. Basically, say whatever you want. But they know, what I mean? They grown men. This is a 14-year-old fucking kid. Need his ass in the bed. I don't care you on spring break or not. Take your ass to bed. Shit. I was pissed off with that little boy that time too. I don't know if y'all remember or not, but that was the same little boy. I said, man, if I knew where you lived, I would give you a good ass whooping right now. Shit, that little motherfucker. I guess they gave him his channel back. So, but anyway, thanks for chiming in, everybody, man. I appreciate it. Just had to get off. Talk about that, man. And if you like to subscribe, go right ahead. And I will be back in the morning. Well, afternoon, 12:30 p.m. right after Fanon. All right. And if you get a chance, you can check out the video with Deontay Wilder. Okay. I just basically talking about it. I don't have him talking on it or nothing. But if you want to catch it, it's on FS1. I think they're showing it tonight again. Okay. It was Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, and Abner Mares. Yeah, he was on there looking like this. One eye that way, the other one that way. So check it out. It was a good episode. And they had Deontay Wilder on video satellite from Alabama. So wherever he was at. So, but he was pissed off, and he was speaking the truth. And that's one thing about Deontay Wilder. He would speak his piece. He's for right, and I respect that. I do. I just believe that if it's your first time, but shit, 3 times, that just not looking. It's not looking good for him. It's not. Now, then I thought about it. That Wilder made me think about it. Okay, Canelo only got busted once. Okay, and they said it was in the food. Okay, but Povetkin, he got busted 3 times, but it was 3 separate times, and it was a long stretch period of times. But this asshole got popped 3 times in one goddamn sample. 3 different ones in a sample. You was trying to kill a motherfucker. That would have happened. I mean, it wasn't like he dropped dirty 2 years ago. Then he dropped dirty this year. Then he dropped dirty like 5 years ago. That motherfucker dropped dirty on the one test, the first test and the only test, 3 times. That's fucked up. That's intentional homicide. That's like planning the shit. Yeah, I took these motherfuckers. Put all 3 of them in your ass. There's a cocktail, brother. And who knows, your ass would have probably passed out dead before you even got up the steps to get in the ring. What's wrong with Big Baby Miller? What's wrong with that motherfucker? That motherfucker dead. See, he dead. What happened to him? Motherfucker taking all them drugs. It's not funny, but it can happen. Yes, sir. So, but shout out to the LDBC. And shout out to everybody that subscribe to Kqkc. And I will catch y'all in the AM. All right, with another video. Then I come on at 12:30. Right after Fanai International Boxing. So peace and love to everybody. And I'm out of here. And I catch you. This old man got to hit the bed. All right. Peace and love. All right.